Hey, it is very bright. Almost too bright. But I'm talking about what I'm supposed to be talking about. But anyway, I guess maybe I'll save this for another. But, I guess what I'm saying is that seeing a gun has a lot of like emotional, uh, I don't know, constriction in my heart, I guess. I can't even say, like, I can't even be like a normal person and say I feel sad. Oh, Alessandra. Alessandra. People text me the funniest things. Oh my god. I have a friend. Most people like shortening my name, which I hate it. I hate it. And at this point, like when I started this, well, we all sort of have channels in the, like we just some of us choose to use them. I regret using my real name because now when people shorten it, I get so angry. I get very enraged when people shorten my name. I know people like make fun of me because sometimes people say my name wrong. And then I had someone, like, sometimes people will ask, like, Alessandra, if people have been saying your name wrong, why don't you correct them? Which I'm so happy people can say the whole name. Like, I know that's fucked up, but it's if people can say my whole Alessandra, but for a while I would say Alessandra, but that would imply there's an E in there, and there's a whole name in my name. Please say my whole name. It makes, and oh my god, if I hate, the only nickname I accept is Alex. I guess it's ooh, and there's a reason. It's because it's so gender neutral. If I'm online, I kind of disappear. I'm just like, people just think I'm a guy most of the time, which is great. I get to hide, just melt, and people just kind of treat me like I'm normal, like I'm just a regular person. And this is going so far from the topic. But yeah, I'm just feeling a little under the weather. But don't worry, I'm not gonna jump off something. Just chill. Like it just, I mean, it can feel like that, but I always tell people, always ask 1 to 10. 1 to 10. 10 being like you really want to jump off the roof of somewhere. And 1 that it's like, 5 in the middle. Always get a sliding scale. Because I have a lot of friends. Like, I have this friend, he's a Mormon. I guess he's really deep into his whatever that is. Whatever. They don't drink coffee, so it's really, but I'm the only person he can talk to about feeling suicidal. Because I guess if people are like super 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 Christian, they can't talk about it. So I'm just like the weird friend everyone talks to, because they're like, she's kind of sort of believes in God, kind of. Oh my god, but now it makes me want to just I forgot what his channel is called, but it's this guy named Jonathan B. But I was just listening to his short, and I don't know what Kool-Aid he's drinking, but he kind of, I don't know. He's definitely into these deep philosophical conversations, and I just eat that shit up, and at one point he's saying, you can't raise your kids half Christian, half Jewish. What the hell is that? I'm like, damn, why are we shouting? Like, why are we shouting now? Okay. But anyway, back to my depressed friend who's semi-suicidal, but not really, but he's Mormon, so I'm like the only weirdo he can talk to. I can't believe it. I was trying to make this video short. Now it's like 10 minutes, but yeah, like, he just, always ask for a sliding scale. That's what I do. I always tell people like 1 to 10. 10, you're really gonna do it. 1, because then people have like a scale of like, just like you know, like, are you feeling a 5 or a 4? Like, how's it, what's going on with you? And then you'll get a number, and then if you have a therapist and you want to talk about suicide, but you're scared because they're gonna lock you up, just do the sliding scale. Just do it. It's gonna save so much. I've never been institutionalized. I want to say thank God, but then sometimes my therapist gets mad because I think sometimes I wonder, like, what's it like? Are you having a great time over there? Like, I guess, like, what do you do? Eat oodles and noodles of poodles? Like, you just sitting around there with. Sometimes I'm such a troll with him. I swear I'm like one of his favorite patients. When he was like 10 years ago, he would just be so. I can't speak right. Method. I can't say that word, but he's just by the book. And he would always be like, so how does that make you feel? And I would just say, I'm not trying to be funny, but I think I come across as funny. But sometimes I say just this unhealthy, depressing stuff. And it just like pours out, and I guess because I'm constantly trying to make myself feel better, it just comes off as humorous and funny. But sometimes I really am just talking. I swear, like, the more sad I am, the funnier I am, and that's like a whole other. The funniest people are the most depressing people. A lot of my friends are really funny people, but they're so depressing, and we just all come together and just like take off the clown suit, and everyone, and we're just miserable together. Okay, let me make this 15, because I don't think some of you are gonna listen to this, but yeah, like, I have this friend oh god, he's the funniest person ever. Like, you know when you're laughing, you can't breathe anymore. Like, you just can't breathe. Like, at some point you're thinking, he needs to stop, because I'm going to die of just, and oh god, but he was so depressing. He has like the most fucked up, like, he's Russian and German, so it's like really messed up. Like, it's so there's this like pragmaticism and just darkness to it, but it's also just very logical and just miserable, but just very truthful. And it would all happen and it's funny when you're like really listening to people. Like, that's my thing. Like, if you really listen to people's train of thought, it's so funny. There's like so much nuances. If you're really paying attention to people, you realize, like, if you're following their train of thought, you just think, that was weird. But like we went on that journey together. Like you can tell, like, they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to word it out, and they don't even understand what they're wording out, but you're just thinking, like, I'm with you. I'm listening to you, trying to figure out your whole life right now. I'm right here. I'm right here. Maybe holding your hand, maybe not, depending on how, like, just how much depressing shit is gonna be regurgitated right now on the table, but yeah, my Mormon friend is really funny. He is, like, and I tell him he's like the worst. I think he was a missionary, and I tell him all the time, you are the worst missionary ever, because I don't think people realize he is a missionary. People don't realize he is a missionary. And so over here in the Northeast, it's not very religious. It's like, sometimes when you hear people, like, I tell people all the time, travel across the country because and like real travel, like really talk to people, like really talk to the locals, ask them what their like local cryptids are. That's what that is. Oh my god. I think in the Virginias it's Mothman, and I think in the Midwest it's more of the Wendigo. And I had this for I would make fun of him all the time, but he would get so mad. He would think like it's so funny because this is my friend, the one that I met in the diner. So it's he would he would get so mad. He would say, Alessandra, it's not a joke. We take the Wendigo thing here really seriously. Yeah, but then he'll joke around about the Jersey Devil, and I'll tell him like that's not funny either. Like, take that back. That thing is, what is it? It's like a horse thing. And oh my god, that terrified me growing up. It did. It did. Like, there's this winged creature, like, out somewhere. Like, you think Jersey, you think a lot of, you think, I don't know, pizza, Tony Soprano. You don't want to think about, like, this thing. And I tell people all the time, you guys are jealous we have a state demon and you don't even have any local cryptids. Or it's like, what is it? It's like for Puerto Ricans, chupacabra. Like, they take that seriously. Like, do not. It's so funny. You start making fun of them. They'll just fire back like, girl, stop. That's not funny. Like, that's something to be feared. What is it? It's like some kind of feral vampire. I ask people about, oh, Irish people, it's like fairies, I guess. Ooh, like Scandinavians. Oh, they believe in like dwarves and stuff. And it's all fun and games until you start realizing, like, oh, he's kind of scared. It's so funny. I think it's because I'm a little sad I'm more talkative. But I'm going off topic. But I will. Am I gonna put this out? Maybe. Maybe not. But yes, depressing friends, depressing friendships. That's just, I don't even know where I was going with this. I think, you know what it is? Now I've discovered the pattern. I will talk about something very sad. And it's hard for me to keep on topic because I think I don't want to like reach into that level because it is sad.